social networking. It's a combination of maps and routing, along with internet radio, local search, all wrapped in the natural language voice UI. So this is kind of a reference client for PAIS. So this here, this is not PAIS. This is PAIS over here. It's these API calls and all the stuff in the back end. What you're actually seeing here is a reference client that is implemented using the PAIS platform. So the first thing I want to do is I want to find some of my friends so we can go out and have some lunch. So I just say, find David Frericks. By the way, I'm logged in as John right now. So
that's you.
So it's going to find me.
That's why it's so good looking picture.
So it found me on the map, and actually this was my last registered location using my Android client, so it's pretty close to where I am.
You're right.
And I'll say, find a restaurant nearby. So what it's going to do now is everything's off board, right? So find a restaurant is a pretty generic request. Because it's off board, we can intercept that and say, well, hey, you didn't really mean this restaurant. Here's some options for you. So we start out with some options. Let's do Indian. Let's see if there's any Indian restaurants. Yeah, there's a couple around, right? So it came back with some search results here and finding some Indian restaurants. See, it's next page. So let's go to Origin, India. So now it's opening up the results for that one. So here's the address. Now I can go ahead and actually send that to David so we can meet there for lunch. Send Origin, India to David Frericks. Now this is where it gets really cool. I want to point out that this client, even though it's interacting with Twitter and City Search and Facebook and other services, it has no idea that those are the services that it's interacting with. It's simply interacting with the abstraction layer that we've created and matching them up at a meta level so that I don't have to match each service to each service point to point.
Okay.
So here I want to take, I've actually found that restaurant, I'm wrapping it up as an attachment. Do I want to add text? Yes. I hope this place does not make us sick. So now it's going out, it's got the dictation.
There you go.
Yes. Now it actually went ahead and it's going to send a message to my account here. See how quickly it will get through. It refreshes once every. It'll refresh once every 30 seconds, so eventually it'll show up on this side, and I can get the message here through my PAIS client, or if I look directly on my Twitter, it actually showed up right there on my Twitter. I didn't even need a PAIS client. I can click on that link right there. It opens it up, find Origin India, click on View Map, and go ahead and look on Maps.
So the question for me,
and all that happened even without even requiring a PAIS application on this side.
Right.
So it not only works PAIS to PAIS,
it'll work to
anybody on the outside world. But if I go back into PAIS, right, and now I check my messages, hopefully it's come in. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, there it is.
I hope this place does not make us sick. See, it's an attachment. I click on the attachment.
I do have a question. What active role are you guys taking in HMI in any of this?
What we're doing is, well, we are doing active HMI work on, like, for example, the smartphone and on the tablet. We have recommendations and prototypes we're developing in the automotive front
Best practices and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and then we actually then take, and for example, this client, we're making it available to anybody that licenses PAIS. They can have the source code. And they can take this and use it as it is. We probably won't. But they can then take it and rebundle it, do whatever they want.